So, jetzt sind wir in Rhodes. Hallo, mein kleines Wölfchen. Willkommen zur Wetter Redemption 2. Eigentlich wollte ich ja zu Deutsch, sehe ich aber, dass hier ein Fragezeichen ist.
What you want?
Guten Tag.
You okay?
Do I look okay?
No. You look awful.
Awful. Look at me. Useless. I wasn't born to this. I didn't deserve this. I used to be a gentleman. Jeremiah Compson. Compson Stead.
Good for you, if that's anything to boast about.
They took everything from me.
Who did?
They.
And what did they take?
My whole life. A whole way of living, a career.
I've stole a lot of things, but that's quite a lot to steal.
Look at me here. Living in the shit and in the mud.
I'm sorry.
My old house. The house my grandfather built. It's all dilapidated and destroyed. Repossessed by the bank.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was supposed to live a different life.
Me too.
If only I could get my old things back. Personal mementos, a watch, old pistol, my ledger.
Where's this house again?
Compson Stead, north of Scarlet Meadows. Bank says I can't go near it. I'm living rough over by Harris Field.
Well, if I'm ever out that way, I'll see what I can do.
Time is hell.
Gut, dann helfen wir wohl doch erstmal dem alten Jeremiah, würde ich sagen, bevor wir zu Dutch gehen. Und dann müssen wir dahin. Da. Also dann sehen wir uns gleich genau dort wieder.
Yeah. Easy, girl.
Ach, das sind wir ja schon.
Okay there.
Dich irgendwo anbinden, dass du dich ausruhen kannst. Okay. Dann lass uns doch mal gucken.
By order of Judge...
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, we do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Rhodes. M. Holden, Judge Holden. Henrietta Blackley, Clerk. November 18th, 1895.
Okay, dann muss ich einen anderen Eingang suchen. Wozu die Treppe nehmen, wenn ich da hochhüpfen kann?
Ledger, watch,
Da ist ja auch.
pistol.
Okay, perfekt. Ich gucke mich jetzt erstmal kurz hier um. Vielleicht kann ich ja auch ein paar Sachen mitgehen lassen. Ich meine, wenn ich schon mal hier bin, ne? Untersuchen ihre Flasche. Altbluteis. Gut, keine Ahnung, was uns jetzt die Info hier bringt. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Das sind Bilder. Guck mal doch mal. Das ist bestimmt Jeremiah, seine Frau und sein...
June 7th, 1855. Dear Sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property. Like your old pa, you're a cunning old dog and a credit to this community. Yours, Colonel Joshua Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Nein, das wollte ich doch gar nicht. Ja, jetzt. Ja, manchmal ist es ein bisschen schwieriger.
Thanks indeed for your talk to our Sunday school class. Thought you might like this drawing young Josh did of you. He wants to grow up to be just like you. Sam.
Ja, legt man es wieder so hin, wenn wir es vorgefunden haben. Dann mal gucken. Da liegt auch irgendwas. Ein Brief.
April 2nd, 1870. Dear Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us, and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Okay, hier geht's wohl um eine Plantage. Oh, das sieht doch nach der Taschenuhr aus, die er haben möchte.
That's the old watch.
Okay,
Now the ledger and the pit.
Was haben wir hier noch? Schrank durchsuchen. Ja, Zigaretten kann ich nicht mehr nehmen, da bin ich schon voll. Da ist noch was. Nochmal ein Brief. Nimm jetzt einfach mal alles mit, was wir kriegen können, wer weiß, was davon wichtig ist.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime. Bill. Yes. I was sorry to hear of Betsy's passing. Things is easier up there for sure.
Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wer Bill ist.
Okay. What is all this old crap?
Gehen wir Schublade für Schublade durch. Da ist nichts drin. Da ist noch ein Brief. Das scheint hier auch mit Kinderzimmer gewesen zu sein, ha?
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
Lauter neue Namen, die hier auftauchen. Nochmal ein Bild.
Trapdoor, huh?
Oh ja, das ist die hinter uns ist.
What you doing here? We found this place first.
Yeah. Easy. I'm just looking around for some things. That old revolver of yours?
Finders keepers. Ah! Son of a bitch!
Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on! Gonna get
Klar.
you!
Legt euch nicht mit Arta an. So, jetzt plündere ich euch erst noch mal schön. Was habt ihr denn Schönes? Wohl gar nichts, ha? Ist irgendwas dabei? Nee, auch nichts. Dann nehmen wir hier die Pistole. Das ist bestimmt das alte Teil da, was ihm gehört. Ja.
Oh, that'll be the pistol.
So,
Just
dann
the
machen wir
ledger
jetzt mal
now.
hier die Falltür auf. Habe ich meine Lampe dabei? Nee, habe ich nicht. Ich sicherheitshalber mal das Messer mit. Wer weiß, was mich hier erwartet. Da hinten was? Nee. Da. Ja, und da ist auch noch was. Tagebuch. Ist das, was er haben will?
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking in my heels. But I don't suppose that day gonna be far off yet. It was 50 lashings yesterday and 50 more to come. I don't think I can take any more. Man said he was doing his job. Funny kind of employment if you ask me, but I suppose you ain't. Light's fading, so that's it for now. I do hope I live to see the end of this war and justice win out. Ugh. June 64.
God.
Kann ich das da oben irgendwie aufheben? Nee, Geht irgendwie nicht. Okay, egal. Nehme ich noch das letzte Puzzleteil, was fehlt.
This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January 18th, Louise, $12. May 18th, Wilfred, $18. May 24th, Minnie
Das
and
muss ich
Child.
jetzt nicht alles vorlesen. Gut, keine Ahnung, was der da noch für dreckige Geschäfte gemacht hat. So, wo war jetzt die Tür? War die hier? Ne, das war die, die zu ist. Da hinten. Pferdchen, komm her.
Let's go, girl.
So, dann reiten wir jetzt mal zurück zu Jeremiah. Und geben ihm seine Sachen zurück. Ich reite jetzt mal auf das Kreuz dazu. Entschuldigung, ich habe glaube ich eine Pute zusammengetreten. Ah, da, okay. Ein kleines Lager aufgebaut.
Oh, man.
Oh, man! You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
My things. Don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Old man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! God. Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
Sieh zu, wie du zurechtkommst. Dann würde ich sagen, jetzt gehen wir aber zu Dutch, beziehungsweise ich schlag gleich nochmal, glaube ich, ein kleines Lager auf. Ich glaube, Arthur ist müde. Aber erst machen wir die Mission von Dutch. Entschuldigung, meine Stimme ist immer noch ein bisschen angegriffen. Also, wir sehen uns gleich bei Dutch.
As a sign of respect to our Creator, we pay respect to the dead.
Tell it straight, Father.
Sir, we're in a moment of grief.
Ja, Entschuldigung. Ich gehe ja schon.
It's my turn to share the ball this year. Sadly, my dear
Bin ich mal kurz hier an.
business once again that special night.
Und dann mache ich dich gleich noch ein bisschen sauber.
That's the word in town.
Komm, ich bürste dich nochmal. Striegeln. Du wieder ein schönes, sauberes Pferd bist. Ah, bist wieder strahlend weiß. Ah, mal gucken, was Mr. Dutch von uns möchte.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
So kein Meter mehr laufen, ey.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are
Da ist er ja wieder.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Okay.
Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a
kann
temporarily
ich leider nicht
deputized
vorspulen,
citizen
das
of
heißt,
Scarlet
damit bin ich
Meadows
durch.
County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor, but the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Okay. Hier gebabbelt. Und jetzt meinte ich da.
Dear me, that don't look good. Oh.
Läuft jetzt wirklich den ganzen... Ich dachte schon, da läuft das Ding ganzen Weg aus rum. Ich bin doch schon da.
No. This must have happened recently.
Gerade erst, es sieht so blass aus.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Ich muss sagen, ich finde den Stern hier schon richtig cool. Dann lass mich doch aufsitzen. Danke.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
So,
Sure.
perfekt. Dann kann ich ja endlich Gas geben hier.
Okay.
Auf geht's.
Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Hey, hey, not so fast! Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash. Easy. We ain't in that much of a hurry. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
I won't handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chicken and a fine idea for us.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Oh ja. Ja, schön durch den Kuchen. Da gar kein Seil. Okay. Warum nicht? Komm, geh du mal hoch.
You take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
Ich warte hier. You can do it. Go, Bill! Ich warte mal noch kurz. So. Hat er zu mir gesagt, ich soll herkommen, oder? Und jetzt? Stehst du da und machst nichts mehr. Ah, alles klar. gerade den Minimap im Auge behalten. Ich gucke gerade nur in eine Richtung. Ja. Ich guck mal, ob ich von hinten rankomme irgendwie. Ich hoffe es zumindest. Ja, perfekt. Öffnen. Das war schon. Okay. Ja, manchmal sind die Bewegungen schon ein bisschen ja, buggy. So. Manchmal frage ich mich schon, wie die solche Kerle einfach so mir nicht über die Schulter werfen können. Erinnert mich natürlich immer so ein bisschen an Dead by Daylight.
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
Oh,
So.
you think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about
That is the last time I'll
Okay, dann
mention
mache ich
it, I
das.
swear.
Dinge Dynamit an der Brennerei. Wo muss es denn hin? Ich glaube hier, oder? Kann ich das? Okay, warte. Muss es anzünden? Komm, lauf! Hui! Das war das. Das war verdammt knapp doch. Mehr Dynamit.
Arthur, we got some trouble here. We got a special hole for your kind.
Nein! Was machst du denn? Ups. Oh Mann, ey. Das kapiere ich immer nicht mit diesem blöden Dynamit, ey. Warum der das auf den Boden legt? Oh, neuer Versuch. Hallo? Ah, so muss ich das machen. Da ist alles in der Luft. So, einer erwischt. Gibt meine Waffe überhaupt auf den Fall, ne? So, okay, ich höre den Ring jetzt auch mal dahin. Nicht mehr Dynamit. Moment, da hinten, ich habe noch einmal eine Stange. Den hier schalte ich jetzt auch einfach so aus. Komm mit. Du stirbst jetzt. So. Wir haben alle, oder? Nein? Jetzt aber. Musik hat aufgehört.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Ich würde gerne erstmal noch ein bisschen plündern. Zumindest so weit wie es geht. Ja. Ich gehe ja schon.
How does it feel, being a fine upholder of the law?
Not that different to our normal lives, so far. Who were those fellers?
Not sure. Probably the people they were selling to. Guess we can't
Komm,
ask them
lauf.
now.
And I thought I was protective over my liquor.
Well done. Well,
Nice
forgive
work.
me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses.
Bill, get this stuff out of here.
Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized
Halt mal
and
dann hin.
hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Ein Rennen? Ob ich das Rennen annehme oder nicht, würde ich sagen, das seht ihr dann in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann!